Hey guys, hope you're having a wonderful day so far. For today's video, we are watching a film that is arguably one of the most confusing films we have watched on this channel so far. For today's video, we are watching the 2020 Christopher Nolan film, Tenet. Apparently, you're never gonna get this movie on the first watch. Like, this is something that is gonna blow your mind. I expect to be confused for the majority of this film, but it also has to do with time paradoxes and the multiverse and things like that. So we already know it's gonna be incredibly confusing. I really don't know what to expect, so I'm just excited to see it. I love Christopher Nolan. I love all of his films. We have already watched so many of them for the channel, and so I'm excited to add another one to the collection. If you guys are interested in watching the full film with me and experiencing it with me, be sure to check out my Patreon. I'll be linking that down below if you guys are interested in that. It does help the channel a ton, and you also get to vote for what movie we'll be watching next. So yeah, I'm surprised this film actually did not win a Patreon poll. So I just, have seen it around for so long, and I'm just kind of like, I want to do this. So we're doing it. Without further ado, let's get into the 2020 Christopher Nolan film, Tenet. Oh, somebody could get crushed under there. That's kind of... There's a lot of dum-dums out there. They just lay down under them, under the thing. So we got the rich people. What? Not the... Was that a cello? Oh my god, the violinist got it in the face. Okay, so we knew there was going to be some sort of attack, and we prepared. Very good. We're in Russia? Okay. That's a very clever tactic. Oh, never mind. They have gas masks, so we're just knocking all the civilians out. Dang it, they thought about it. And they're moving in. I think you would do that to a human head, too. What? Okay, so we knew who we were.
We live in a Twilight world.
Yeah, we have Twilight. Twilight's a vampire movie, yes.
And there are no friends at dusk.
You've been made.
Risky. I guess it's good that everybody's passed out because I don't think they would like being crawled all over. You are not detonating bombs under the civilians! Co ty robisz? Who are you? Kto to jest? Yeah, he's just being, yeah.
No friends at dusk, huh? You'll do.
Yeah.
So close. Ukrainians expected to pass.
Oh, Ukrainians. Ukrainian, okay. I'm not used to the words, to their alphabet.
Look away.
No. Time went backwards. That bullet didn't miss the guy. Didn't miss and hit the thing. It went back in time and then hit the guy.
D'Artagnan! You're smuggling a nobody.
Nice! Nice! So did it kill him, or did it wake him up?
Right.
He wouldn't.
Not you.
That's what the test was. It was a test of loyalty.
Your duty transcends national interests. All I have for you, a combination with a word, Tenet. It'll open the right doors, but some of the wrong ones too.
Cool offshore wind farms. I've never seen one in person. I've seen the not the offshore ones. They're really cool looking though. Those are some dangerous pull-ups, my guy. You can do this from a lower, a lower height.
With a high-vis vest and a clipboard, you can get almost anywhere.
Isn't her name Clemens? We literally just watched a movie with her, like 2 of them, I think. I feel like she's everywhere.
As I understand it, we're trying to prevent World War III.
Nuclear holocaust.
Something worse.
Girl, do not keep me on the edge of my seat like this. Talk about a cliffhanger, girl. What's worse than nuclear fallout?
One of these bullets is like us, traveling forwards through time. The other one's going backwards. We think it's a type of inverse radiation triggered by nuclear fission.
Okay.
Someone's manufacturing them in the future. You have to have dropped it.
In order to reverse its effect, you have to reverse what it did. Because it's already had to have happened.
Don't try to understand.
That way it can go back. Okay, so it's altering time. So the warfare has to do with it's time altering.
I'm not saying Armageddon here.
An inverted weapon might be able to affect our past as well.
But then it would have already had to happen. So they can only go after something that has already occurred.
What do you think we're seeing?
The detritus of a coming war.
We live in a twilight world.
No friends at dusk.
I need an assist to Mumbai. I need to get to Sanjay Singh.
Bombay Yacht Club in 2 hours.
Sanjay seems like a very important man if he's got armed guards patrolling his deck. I don't know.
Need an introduction to a prominent Mumbai local on short notice.
Okay, so we got Robert Pattinson. I love Robert Pattinson. Oh, I'm so excited to see him in this.
How's your parachuting?
I broke an ankle during basic training.
So Neil's basically our right-hand man, our second in command. That's the vibe I'm getting. He's gonna help our guy through all the shenanigans. Are they're launching themselves? They're bungeeing. So far, the music in this film is really good. Top notch. It's like this eerie, uncomfortable, futuristic type of sound in your ear, and you're just like, feel like it's very on tone with the film. Yeah.
Stay back. No one is gonna help you anyway.
Don't let it get cold.
He's still eating! He's like sweating watching that man eat.
To say anything about a client would violate the tenets he lives by. Sanjay?
She's awfully
Make a drink
relaxed.
for our guest, please.
This is your operation.
A masculine front in a man's world has its uses.
Smart. The front.
I believe he's functioning as some sort of a broker between our time and the future. To get anywhere near Sator, I would take a fresh-faced protagonist. And you are fresh as a daisy. You must have had a plan for getting out.
No one questioned it. Love that. Sorry if it feels like I'm not really making any comments. I'm really just trying to absorb all the information that the film is giving us. Because I'm assuming that we're going to need this throughout the rest of the film.
Hope you don't mind.
Oh, Michael Caine!
I'll catch you.
I love that man.
I assume you're familiar with the Soviet-era secret cities. Sator emerged from this blank spot on the map.
How do I get to Sator?
Catherine Barton.
His wife.
We have an ace in the hole.
A gift? Oh, you shouldn't have.
It's a fake by a Spaniard named Arepo. One of the two we confiscated from an embezzler.
What happened to the other one?
And who do you think bought it?
Her husband?
And that's our in.
In this world where someone is claiming to be a billionaire, Brooks Brothers won't cut it.
He's like shopping spree time.
Can you box that up for me?
Certainly not.
Goodbye, Sir Michael.
What? He just said no to him? Can you do that? I just love that he roasted his outfit. He's like, okay, well, here's my card. Go shopping, because this is not gonna cut it. Disgusting. Get it out of my sight.
So I wasn't notified of any appointments.
You're the person to see about Goya.
So she doesn't know.
The drawing's an obvious fake.
My drawing's a very good fake, if you and I were to make an arrangement.
You mean blackmail?
He knows, and he's never done anything about it.
Why would he? The drawing is his hold over me.
Yeah, she clearly does not like him, and he wants to keep her around.
In Vietnam, I tried to love him again, and he made me an offer. Let me go if I agreed never to see my son again.
Why is he doing that, though? He just wants control over her?
And when we got back, I glimpsed some other woman diving off the boat. I never felt such envy.
Give me an introduction. I'll take the drawing out of the equation.
Oh no. He's very
Go pot.
straightforward. He is very slick. I like how seamless their conversations are. Very straight and to the point. And he didn't really pull any punches either. Like, he was very straightforward about what he wanted and what he did. You know, she was honest about her situation. Yeah, I guess it was just a productive meeting, isn't it? Oh my god. Now they're gonna
Ordered my
fight.
hot sauce an hour ago.
Whoa! Yeah! You are lucky the health inspector is not there right now. Right next to the salad! Do not grate his head! Ah! Yeah, take it outside. Clearly. She knows that.
Not always, apparently.
She's very elegant. I like her. I feel bad that she's trapped in this marriage.
Where's the drawing?
Oslo. Do you know what a freeport is?
A storage facility for art that was acquired.
But not yet taxed.
So it's sort of like a transit lounge for art.
And this way to the vaults.
He's studying the structure of the building and planning. He's making a plan.
Pay attention to fire precautions.
The facility is flooded with halide gas, displacing all the air within seconds. And there is a 10-second warning.
That's not really a lot of time at all.
So how do we get enough firepower through the perimeter to trigger the lockdown procedure?
You want to crash a plane?
I don't like it.
Well, how big a plane?
That part is
An airliner.
dramatic.
Space in the center of the
Carrier.
It's too big. Hey, there's something there.
All right, it's your turn.
When it comes to these movies, I always wonder, how are they so okay? Like, how are they so able to get into these establishments? How is it so easy for them? Like, this guy suddenly just has a job working next to some very expensive artifacts, paintings, gold, all that stuff. He's like, okay. Imagine taking the slide while the plane's moving. That would suck. That would hurt so much. I just want to say I'm 85 to 90% sure that this is not CGI and that they actually got a plane to do this stunt. So they wrecked a plane in order to create this movie.
You said 10 seconds, right?
They locked him! Oh my god, did they lock him? Oh, they're good. Okay, they're good. Woo, woo, okay. Oh no, dude. Oh my god! Oh, they're done. They're done. There's no exit. And they're panicking. They're gonna die. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, I didn't expect to be jump scared. Okay, so they got into a fight that hasn't happened yet, but now it's happening. Everything is happening all at the same time, and that's the only way this is possible. The block universe theory is real. Moments are all constantly overlapping and occurring at the same time. This is so weird. How did they even do this? They had to fight backwards and then reverse the footage, it looks like.
We need to go.
So is it the beginning of the movie is the future, but it looks like the past? Oh, nice. Good timing.
There's a Cold War.
Nuclear.
Temporal. I'm going back to Mumbai to get some answers.
I think they've upgraded their security, to be honest, after that.
It's all about plutonium.
Your work?
Yes.
Two antagonists.
What do you think?
One inverted.
They were the same person. What if you have something he needs? Plutonium-241.
I'm surprised she's so eager to help, give information. This is dangerous stuff she's doing.
Sator has to stay alive.
It's
What?
too dangerous.
We have been attacked by the future. Sator's helping. They have to find out how.
He looks chronically pissed at every sentence. Like, he's like, this is getting, like, way too deep. He's like, it's going over my head. I'm getting frustrated. What the hell is any of this? Ooh, beautiful. Where are we?
You destroyed it. Does he know?
Not yet. Introduce me. I'm a former first secretary from the American Embassy in Riyadh. We met at a party last June.
He does his research.
I think we're having an affair.
Let me worry about that.
He's like, I honestly don't care. I have more things to worry about than that.
May I join you?
Not sure Volkov's taking passengers just now.
We finally get to meet the man. Looks like the hitman guy. He's like, I'm ready to kill you whenever. Say the word.
Who's the American?
Hello.
We met in Riyadh last June at the American Embassy. He seems nice. I invited him to the dinner.
Where I'm from, you buy me dinner first.
He's like, all right, well, you're getting dinner. See me afterwards.
There's a walled garden up the road. We're going to take you there, cut your throat. Then we take your bows and we stuff them in the cut, block the windpipe.
This is how you treat all your guests?
Yeah, this is terrible. We're at dinner. That's not okay. He sits down just for you to threaten him?
Do you like opera?
Wait a second.
Be on the dock at 8, ready to do more than mess around.
Were you worried it had been destroyed? I've always had instincts about the future.
It's really interesting to see how protective and controlling he is over his wife, that he clearly does not love. Like, there is no love there. He just cares about his power and control over her. Oh, it's a catamaran. Is that what they're called? I've been on one of these before. Well, not that. Not with it flying like that. Wait, that's so cool, actually. She thought that this is just a good murder attempt? You can't commit attempted murder. Oh, he's face down. This is gonna be a really awkward conversation in their marriage after this.
All of our lives in his hands, not just yours.
And that's why he's so paranoid and knows the future. This is gonna be a really awkward conversation. Oh, it's Hitman.
Mr. Sator wants to see you.
He wants to see me without pants?
Yes. That's why he said we're gonna do more than mess around on the boat. You didn't get a chance. Gotta make up for it here.
Try not to use it.
Seems I now owe you my life.
Then help me steal the 241.
Digging plutonium from the rubble of my city. One man's probability of death is another man's possibility for a life.
I'm surprised that radiation didn't get to him.
Why didn't you just let me go?
If I can't have you,
No one can?
no one else can.
Why?
I scream so loud he hears.
You think I'll let him interfere?
End of deal.
Not now!
He's a scary man. Look at the anger in his eyes. I fear for her. Oh no, it's more plutonium. No, wait, no, it's not. Why would you bring that onto this yacht? It's arms. Okay, so every single get with the exact gold bar he stole. Is he checking his heart rate? How is he that obsessed with his health? He just took someone else's. Hitman, of course. He's the wanting to go for this.
He was at the window.
We do live in a twilight world.
Is that Whitman?
Okay, so this is the past. The beginning was the future.
Your wife does the exchange.
Okay, this is a murder weapon. You just gave me a murder weapon.
Some of my favorites.
She really is afraid of him. Like, she had a gun on her, even though it was supposedly just a business transaction. Like, she lives in constant fear. I feel bad for her.
You pushed me off a boat. You're not going to shoot me in cold blood.
I look in your eyes. I see despair.
He spit on her and he beats her? Do not! She is just trying to escape everything that comes out of his mouth. I thought he was trying to talk himself down. No, he was like, no, you don't have anger anymore. That's said and done. You just have despair. You've given up. You're broken. And he likes that. I think he gets off on that. The music is sick. It's really good. It's so intense. I love that they're dragging they're dragging the car around. They're like, we're not gonna completely stop, but like, let's just keep going. It's a really cool move I actually haven't seen in any other film. They got really creative with it. This takes precision. That was impressive. I gotta applaud that. That was awesome. That was sick. Like, who even thinks... Here comes the they're gonna ruin everything. The police are gonna be like, this is really weird. Like, what am I witnessing right now? Yeah. Is this? What do you think? You're gonna pull him over? You are not flashing your lights to pull him over. There is no way. You're like, pull over, all 5 of you. That was scary. I thought we were gonna crash right into the divider. That was an awesome scene. That was probably one of my favorite scenes I've really seen in movies as of recent because it was so creative. Inverted car. They had to get someone to speed their vehicle backwards. Here we go. That's inverted though, because that was already meant to happen. So it was already known that we weren't going to give it to him. That he wasn't going to give it to him. Or, oh my god, he did. Oh my god, no, they're not going to do it. They're not going to make it. I thought they were going to make her jump from car to car. You can't actually be mad that we saved her life.
I'm calling the cavalry.
Oh my god, this guy again. All he wants to do is kill this man. How do you win against this? It's entirely unpredictable. We don't know what's going to happen, but they already do. How can you fight that? Are you really? Oh, I thought his hands were in her mouth and he was pulling her by her jaw. Oh, now we're gonna witness her death. This guy sucks.
Leave her alone! No. The BMW. I left it in the BMW.
Check this is real.
Which vehicle did you leave it in? I need to know before I go out there.
I already told you.
Where did he go?
Past.
Well, I'm glad the cavalry showed up. This is like superposition where there's two realities occurring at the same time. Yeah, the block universe exists in this movie, and we just saw an example of superposition where it was two realities occurring at the same time where you could visually see it. That's fascinating.
Who are these guys?
3 years. Hours.
They're running a temporal pincer movement.
You just told them where it was.
I lied. Can't you help her? Can we do something?
Can you stabilize the inverse radiation by inverting the patient?
Takes days.
I'll take my chances.
You know, see yourself in the proving window. Do not enter the machine. Here's your answer. Let's go.
I feel like I need to rewatch this scene several times in order to get it, because this is trippy to say the least.
We need to save her here and now.
Don't let them take her back through there.
This is cowboy shit. You have no idea what you're getting yourself into if you go.
This is cowboy shit.
Regular air won't pass through the membranes of inverted lungs.
That's why they were wearing the masks.
Things will feel strange.
Can I drive a car?
Cowboy shit.
What does he say? Stop repeating cowboy shit.
What's the transponder on the case? Give me the reader.
I think this is gonna blow my mind. I'm gonna be really confused and anxious and surprised. I don't know what to expect before getting into this. I like that they're both inverted and they're both in this different portion of time. And they're gonna battle each other while inverted. Yep, so he was the car in the middle. And he sees him.
You made me shoot her for nothing.
There's not an outside force suffocating, it's from the inside, and oh my god.
It might be the first case of hypothermia from a gasoline explosion in history.
We're headed back to Oslo.
No road to ship a container.
Who recruited you, Neil?
It can't possibly do you any good to know that right now.
But it makes him trust you more.
She has the right to know why she might die.
Am I gonna die?
Let's start with the simple stuff.
So he's gonna, okay, he's just a walking textbook. He's just gonna explain all the laws of physics to her, and then the situation. Gotcha. God, I want a friend like that. Just give me information all the time. That sounds so fun.
241 is one section of it. 1 out of 9. It's a black box, one function.
Which is?
Inversion.
If that happens.
End of play.
That's the World War III.
Everyone and everything that's ever lived. Destroyed.
Much worse than nuclear fallout. Including your son, all of existence will cease to on the Earth will cease to exist. But she's like, that includes my child. Yeah, that does include your son. The concepts are really interesting in the film.
If they destroy us, won't that destroy them?
Bring us to the grandfather paradox. Is your head hurt yet?
Yes.
I feel like it was hurting him this whole movie. Just chronically angry and confused, just frustrated. Weird situation he's found himself in.
How's your arm?
Not good.
This film really is one that confuses you a lot, and one that you will need to watch several times in order to get the full feel of it and understand everything. Still tough. Yeah, especially the first one. And it was him! And that's who he shoots, is himself. This is so weird, and hence the gas masks and why they were dressed like that in the beginning. It was backwards for us, that scene. How do you even create a fight sequence where one person is going forward and the other one is going backwards? How do you fight someone like that? Wait, why is he even trying to shoot himself? Because then he would cease to exist. Okay, he knows to give it back. Because Neil already knew so much. He was in on everything. God dang, this is great. Good night. I'm getting the movie, but I want to be aware of all the details and how it all ties in. This is definitely going to be one of those movies that the more you watch, it also becomes more enjoyable.
You knew it was me coming out of that vault. Why didn't you say?
A lot of explaining when someone's about to put a bullet in their own brain.
Get Priya here to Oslo.
You let Sator get hold of 241?
No, I let him get a hold of the algorithm.
The scientist who built it took her own life, splitting the algorithm into 9 sections and hiding them the best place she can think of.
My basement. No one's ever gonna look there.
Nuclear containment facilities. How many sections does he have?
After the 241 all 9, ignorance is our ammunition.
You want Sator to get the last section.
Mission accomplished.
You used me.
She's playing you. She's clever. She has manipulated this whole situation.
You are a protagonist. Did you think you were the only one capable of saving the world?
Ooh, I love that. We're the one protagonist.
But I am, because I haven't told you where he's assembling the algorithm or when. So deal us in. I need your word that she and her son will be safe.
He really cares about her a lot.
They'll be safe. Ives has a team ready to invert.
You have a turnstile.
Tenet wasn't founded in the past. It will be founded in the future.
She has a boss bish. The way she manipulated all the situation, every moving part, oh my god. This is a very tricky situation to navigate, and she did it pretty well.
Tell me you're gonna kill him.
His death activates the algorithm.
He's dying. Inoperable pancreatic cancer.
That's why he's obsessed
What
with
moment?
this.
What does he choose?
He told me about a holiday where you let him feel loved.
Most selfish man in all existence.
We have to lift the algorithm from the dead drop without Sator knowing.
Where's the dead drop?
Knowledge divided, my friend.
You're not gonna tell me.
Ignorance is our ammunition.
Just quoting Priya. I think out of every villain ever, Sator is the worst one. Because his goal is really, he's dying, so it's like, I'm gonna end the world too.
The dead drop is at the bottom of the hypercenter. That explosion seals up the algorithm.
Oh god. Should we do a rewatch, guys?
You've killed people you've hated before.
You're not there to kill him. You're the backstop. There may be a time and place you feel threatened. You talk, state your location, hang up.
He's awfully sure that that phone's gonna work. This is a really delicate situation.
You've been divided into 2 teams. We're a red team moving forward.
Wait, is that who I think it is?
1 hour from now, they had this briefing. We dropped on the ridge above the high.
Yes! Oh my god, I love him! I forgot his name. I am in love with this man. Bullet Train! Oh my god, Tangerine! I just wasn't positive it was him, but now that I see his face in good lighting, oh my god, I love that man.
Now, you want to be on the team that lifts the contents of the capsule.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's us. Now, one who knows the contents of that capsule can leave it filled.
She was the woman who dove off of the yacht. She was the woman that she herself was jealous of. The more this movie goes on, the more these pieces are put together, the more I love this. Glass, and she's barefoot. I mean, she's not sweeping it into the ocean.
They told me you'd gone ashore.
She's good at acting. I don't know how she's able to pretend that she can tolerate someone she absolutely despises. I'm sorry, I like expected him to headbutt her because that's how much I don't trust that man. Like the way he was holding her head, it was probably like getting ready. I have no trust or faith in him. 2 battlefields. Oh wait, no, sorry. What's worse than 1 battle? 2 battles where one's forwards and one's backwards. Goodness gracious, this is a nightmare. Oh my god. Oh!
Splitting unit, here.
Bring my son back to the boat. We should share the moment with you.
She just said how she wants to spend it with just him. Seeing the building be restructured like that? That's what? How did they even do that?
A moment's business, man.
Yeah.
Try it and see if he's got a grenade.
I hope not.
Oh no. That makes sense, yeah. Gotta go to the past. Like, we literally cannot live in this time, so we have to live in the past.
Each generation looks out for its own survival.
That's exactly what they're doing.
You're a traitor.
So he had the son knowing that this is what he was going to do all along.
You're just a madman.
Or a god.
So he does have an ego problem. But he sacrificed himself. Bye-bye.
I can't do this. You're dying alone, Andre.
Oh my god! Ah!
As you copy, she's killed him.
That's amazing! Oh my god! Oh, this is a really intense movie. That's her. But she had no idea it was her. And she got to escape. And she was jealous of this woman, but it was her experiencing her happy ending. She killed her horrible husband and then managed to be free.
I knew you'd find a way. Yeah, found a way. Be safe.
I knew you'd find a way. This was a team effort. You can't just change the plan.
Oh god.
Didn't your team need you?
Get him on the next pass.
Here we go. He wants the algorithm.
We hide it. We end our lives.
You're really going back in?
I'm the only one who could have got that door open in time, right, Ives? I don't know any locksmiths as good as you.
Oh, that was him who took the bullet. Yes, that was him who was on the floor.
Can we change things if we do it different?
What's happened's happened.
Fate?
Call it what you want.
He's gonna die.
And let me go.
And he knows he does it because we saw him there already in the past.
Who recruited you, Neil?
Haven't you guessed by now? You did.
You've known me for years.
I think this is the end of a beautiful friendship.
But for me, it's just the beginning.
Wait, that's so messed up. Oh.
I'll see you at the beginning, friend.
This is the end for him, the beginning for him. Wait, that's so beautifully done. What the heck?
Do it before the boy comes out.
Cannon Place, 3 o'clock.
Posterity.
Cannon Place, 3 o'clock.
I realized I wasn't working for you. We've both been working for me. I'm the protagonist.
Rio was loose end as well. Classic Nolan ending. Wow, that was an experience to say the least. Yeah, I have to sit and ponder this one because that was wild. So I just finished contemplating Tenet, and I feel like the concept itself was so interesting and the visuals were stunning. I feel like they took a lot of risks with the stunts and they got really creative with it. But it felt like this entire film was constantly, its goal was almost to constantly confuse you and then to give you the puzzle pieces later, which then as a viewer you kind of do struggle with because you're constantly trying to make sense of something that doesn't make sense yet. So I gotta be honest, I was struggling with getting through the movie a little bit because it felt like it was complication after complication with not as much explanation until you got to like the second half of the movie. I did get the concept. I thought it was really interesting that they went along with the grandfather paradox. Visually, it was stunning. I really liked the music. I feel like it really set the tone appropriately. I really loved the risks they took with the action sequences. I thought those were phenomenal. The other critique that I have is that I felt like the characters didn't possess that much depth, like you couldn't connect to them. I felt like the characters were not as well developed as the story and plot. Therefore, I felt like the characters, rather than them being part of the story, they were used as a tool to propel the plot, to propel the story. So that's the only thing I can really say I feel was lacking. And I was just confused on my first watch. That's kind of it. I'm gonna watch it again, and I'm gonna go through it again. That way I'm gonna enjoy it even more. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please let me know your thoughts down below. If there are any fun facts behind the film, let me know. Thank you guys so much again, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone.